soldiered by bloods and villagers. Welcome to the Philosophy Show, where we open up our minds, explore morality, and, talk about each other's philosophies. We may, disagree here and there, but this the show to do it on. I'm Tweezy the Don. I'm going to be guiding you through our discussion today, which is the power of habits. Inspired by the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, we're going to jump into the psychology of how habits pretty much determine your destiny. I'm just saying. Before we hop in there, though, I want to just holler at y'all, on some personal things. Normally I be here with my people's daddy Rich, but it's a snow day, so I'm going to talk to you about my weekend and how it's been going. I haven't been really out and about because I've been working on myself. I done changed up my eating regimens, and I just been really, really focused on my mind and my body and my relaxation. And it's really been coming to fruition. It's been really coming to fruition. I really, really feeling really, really good. A lot of things are coming into vision. So I'm very, very happy because of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm stepping back, looking at certain things from afar and understanding that a lot of things is just not for me. And that's reality. Coming to realize that some things are just not for me. And I'm happy with that. My career is going fabulous. It's going good, great. I got my van. I got a company van now. I'm doing a lot more. My position went up. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? The business here is actually doing very well, and I'm happy because of that. I'm part of some great teams. Shout out to Village Global Network. Shout out to the Carondale Food Patch. We making things happen. I got a big announcement coming a little later, but I guess I can tell y'all, I can tell you that. But with April 19th, the Florelia Fest is going down. We got the Carondale Food Patch is sponsoring. We putting on a festival, an event. So y'all need to come down and support. You got Rena Phoenix performing. You have Heavenly performing. And you're going to have Daddy Rich, a.k.a. Richard Shaw Jr., doing some motivational speaking. And we also going to have Laura G and Laura B. They're going to tell you, they're going to give you some information about what's going on at the Carondale Food Patches, which is going to be at 555 Herc Street, 63111, St. Louis, Missouri. You know what I'm saying? So come on down and check us out. I'll be your host, aka your organizer. So we're gonna make it do what it do, and I almost forgot we're gonna have the egg hunt. I almost forgot, but we're gonna have the egg hunt. So bring the kids, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they'll get to learn about what's going on at the food patch, and then they'll also win some prizes, you know what I'm saying? So come on out, they'll be entertained. It's gonna be a great time. So that's how my weekend been. And Valentine's Day, shout out to my queen, Rena Phoenix. We had a great time. It was a great relaxing time. I had a great Valentine's Day. I normally don't celebrate it like that, but it's about the love. It's about showing love and getting love. So that happened, and I feel so great. So I hope everybody enjoyed their Valentine's Day, because I did. But with that being said, man, we about to go ahead and jump into our discussion today, the power of habit.
Yes.
talking about Think and Grow Rich, we're going to talk about the psychology of the habits and how they shape your future. So first question is, how do habits influence success and failure? Well, for starts, habits are automatic behaviors that dictates our results. So you need to know that. When you develop positive habits, it leads to discipline, while negative ones create obstacles. What are key success habits outlined in Think and Grow Rich? There are 4 key ones, starting with definiteness of purpose, meaning knowing exactly what you want. If you don't know what you want, then there's no reason you're going to be selling in the wrong direction, because you don't know what you want. You're just aimlessly drifting. You're aimlessly drifting. 2, faith and auto-suggestion. And what this is doing is training your mind for success. So you are constantly getting up, talking to your brain, talking to yourself, motivating yourself. You know, having the faith. It's like you already walking it, but you also keeping your reality, keeping reality in your head, because you have to walk into it before you actually into it. Third one is specialized knowledge. That is learning and applying specific skills. You got to go read the book, because it explains the 2 different knowledges. It's general and specialized. And typically specialized is the one that's going to get you your riches. But go read the book. The last one is persistence. Staying committed despite obstacles. Gotta be focused, man. That is a very, 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 very important habit to have. And with that habit, it needs to be aimed somewhere, because you can be persistent in the wrong things. So those are the key success habits outlined in Think and Grow Rich. Definite of purpose, faith and auto-suggestion, specialized knowledge, and persistence. We're going to move to, how do bad habits sabotage success? Oh boy, can we talk about that? That is why I move like I move when I say I move accordingly. Procrastination is a killer, and people don't even be knowing they doing it. It's just part of their life. Fear of failure. Wow. You gotta know these things. Read this book and it will open up your eyes. I've been reading this book for years. I go back and reread it almost every year, just to, see where I'm at in that book. I practice things in this book and I've gotten results. And procrastination really hasn't been a problem for me, but fear of failure has definitely been something that I had to unravel, that was in my subconscious and not, in my regular conscious. I didn't, I thought I was fearless, but, once you reflect and do some self-evaluation, you figure things out. And also negative self-talk, I was definitely one of those. And I thought I was just effing myself up. I wasn't doing it intentionally, but negative self-talk, you should check it at the door. And we can talk about how can you break bad habits and build better ones. Your mind is your computer. Your world is your stage. And you can tell what you're getting by what you're getting out your life. Identify triggers and replace negative behaviors with positive alternatives. Use repetition, accountability, and environment changes to reinforce new habits. Now, repetition, accountability, and environment changes to reinforce new habits. That is key. And environment changes to reinforce new habits. You have to put yourself in the environment. You can control your environment regardless of what people think. Are there limits to that? It all depends on you. Those are the limits. Daily habits that lead to long-term success. That's what you need. You need daily habits that lead to long-term success. Reading, goal setting, exercise, and surrounding yourself with high achievers. These are things that lead to a successful life. All right. Audience, Soldier by Bloods, Villagers, talk to me. What's one habit you've changed that made a big impact on your life? Drop it in the comments. We want to hear your story. Yeah, hey. Hey, what's up, Soldier by Bloods and Villagers? I hope that you learned something about habits and how they affect your success. Check out the book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. One of my favorite books that helped me out a lot. We're about to go ahead and ease on into one of my favorite segments. It's called Memoirs of a Forgotten Father. You can check them out on Philosofee shows. I got about 6 of them out. You know what I'm saying? You can go back to the podcast and go to the segment and listen to them. Hey, I got at least 7 of them, so you can go back and do that. Do that for your boy, you know what I'm saying? Also, take up reviews, man. When you sit back, truly sit back and think, what is the purpose of life? What is your value? I ask myself these questions, tracing a path of my own pursuit, my grind, my vision of success, and then it hits me. Does any of it even matter in the grand scheme of things? That thought alone can weigh on you. Heavy, like a fog you can't quite shake. Because the truth is, we don't know. We can't know. And maybe that, the not knowing, is the very essence of life itself. We live within the boundaries of our own reality. But the moment we stretch beyond, reaching for something unseen, we step into the abyss, the unknown. And depending on how your mind works, that unknown could either be a place of endless possibilities or a trap of your own making. Because here's the thing. You create your own reality. If you convince yourself of something, it becomes the truth in your world, even when it isn't. And if you spend your days chasing shadows, reaching for something that shifts with every step, you will never catch them. So live. Live without searching for answers that aren't yours to find. There is guidance. Yes.
those who have walked before us? Yes. But their path is not yours. Their truth is not your truth. Everything shifts. Everything changes. The only thing that's certain is this moment right here. So embrace it. Live it. Because there are no answers. Only the life you choose to create.
Hey. Again, title, Living the Unwritten Path, Memoirs of a Forgotten Father by yours truly, Tweezy the Don. Hey, we about to go to a quick break. We'll be right back.
Hi, I am CEO of Louis Wood Production, Tweezy the Don. At Louis Wood Production, we specialize in bringing visionary content to life through cutting-edge media, production, and event management. Based in St. Louis, Missouri, we are dedicated to showcasing authentic stories, uplifting creatives, and giving a platform to artists, entrepreneurs, and entertainers who deserve the spotlight. Our work spans across music, podcasts, live events, and digital media in partnership with Village Global Network to ensure your talent reaches worldwide audience. What we offer: high-quality video and audio production, innovative podcast creation and management, artist promotion and development, event planning and execution. With over 8 years of experience, our team is passionate about fostering community, creativity, and connection. Whether you are an artist looking to amplify your voice or a brand seeking impactful sponsorship opportunities, Louis Wood Production is your one-stop shop for success. Let's create something extraordinary together.
They running, we gunning. From the bottom to the top, make something out of nothing. Up the ground, we hustling. We getting to the money, you better get a ducking. Spray the scene with the Draco. Nobody make a move unless we say so. Blood in, blood out. Dive our clout, we all about getting dough. We all about getting dough. We all about getting dough.
If you like this show, make sure you tune in to Soldier by Blood Television on YouTube. Go subscribe or go to soldierbyblood.com. We have a few podcasters on there. Or if you want to listen, download the VGN app. It's on iOS or Android. Download it for free.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another pretty day. Bowling Green as far as St. Louis. It is officially barbecue weather. Vito banging that boy Tweezy, huh? This is for Kings Highway. Hell no, you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck you gon' see me and they hate where you be at. Now you don't see me as sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be at. That part, that part, one thing for certain, two things for sure. Wasn't invited, motherfucker, don't go. What you said, we were texting SMH. It is what it is, and make no mistakes. Goddamn club got where it starts too late. Overwhelmed by foo-foo, too grown play. Enjoy setting with friends, some real know. Skip, reverse, change the color, draw for more. Now you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck you gon' see me and they hate where you be at. Now you don't see me as sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be at. That part, that part, that part.
face, that's guaranteed money. A lot of smiles and grins, but I don't see nothing funny. Had to cut them clowns short. No, I don't play dummy. Setting up the table, cause I know the meal is coming. I don't fuck with who you fuck with, I don't see the point. If I'm smoking big blunts, why you rolling joints? Never legal with the promos, the people choice. Champ for Bowling Green to Collinsville, I'm stamped. We made a count, why you hating on me? Cause it's slated for me. Need to get up off your ass, you might get in my G. Stop supporting them lanes, put most high in the game. Stop that capping type shit and stop passing the blame. I can't fuck with no haters, I done did that way back. Heart open, no jack, but homie became straight rag. That's facts, so I move accordingly. Stay cornball free, man, you can't get close to me.
Hell no, you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck, you gon' see me and they hating where you be at. Now you don't see me as sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they tripping where you be at. That part, that part, that part.
You a fool, beat up banger.
That part, that part, that part, that part,
I wanna hear that one.
Welcome back. We're about to go ahead and jump right into the hot seat, the hot topic of the day, and we'll be talking about good old Donald Trump, your president. You know what I'm saying? My president too. I'm just being, coy. But talking about President Trump and the judges. He put in a few judges, but he didn't put in majority of the judges. So he trying to do these federal freezes, and it's kind of you whatever you trying to do is messing up the normal system of how we get down.
Just moments ago, 1 week after a judge ordered the Trump administration to unfreeze federal spending and release all money, a judge says Trump hasn't followed his order. Scripps News legal affairs correspondent Abijoy Burnett is live for us right now. Abijoy, I know this is just coming down. Why is this judge issuing a new order in this case regarding government funding?
Hey there, Liz. Well, this judge says new evidence has been presented in this case to prove that there's a possibility that the federal government is not sending out the money that it's been ordered to send out. Remember, when President Donald Trump came back in office, one of his first executive orders had to do with putting a freeze on funding so that they could review how this money was being spent and to also ensure that fraud wasn't in play. But there were ripple effects with regards to this funding freeze. We started to report on issues with the Medicaid portal, for example, because that is something that many people started to report about there being an issue with. We also know that there are organizations across the United States that reported not being able to get the funding that they need because they operate sometimes on a week-to-week basis where they're able to pull down money from the federal government to provide vital resources, for example, help for people who have disabilities, for example. So what then happened is a group of attorneys general, a group of states sued the federal government in order to prevent them from putting this freeze of funding into play. And a judge in Rhode Island, a judge temporarily agreed with them, granted a temporary restraining order, which pretty much told the Trump administration that they need to continue to disperse that funding for all of these organizations that were affected across the United States. But then today we got word in this court order that was issued by this judge saying that he now has new evidence clearly from these states that the government is not sending out the money as they were ordered to do from this court order. I want to read a portion of what was written in this really short order, but it really highlights why the judge believes that there could be a constitutional issue here. He said the broad, categorical, and sweeping freeze of federal funds is, as a court found, likely unconstitutional and has caused and continues to cause irreparable harm to a vast portion of this country. These pauses and funding violate the plain text of the TRO, and the TRO means temporary restraining order. So once again, this judge issued a new order urging the federal government to follow this temporary restraining order, this order that the court issued, which means that the federal government must start issuing these funds again. So if there were any sort of administrative roadblocks where these organizations were not able to get the funds that they need, this court is saying, stop that. These organizations need to be able to get these funds. And one thing that we must note here is that this case is still moving through the court system. So there isn't a definitive answer on whether this is legal, what the federal government is doing, or not. They still have to work its way through the court system. But until that is said and done, this judge is saying the government really needs to start issuing these funds once again, Liz.
Yeah, Avajoy, I know that this is just coming into us now, so if you're getting any more reaction or reporting, please let us know. Scripps News Legal Affairs correspondent Avajoy Burnett, thank you for bringing us.
So I don't know what y'all heard from that, but sounds like Trump is doing exactly what his constituents voted him in there to do. And basically, we don't know if he's skimming off the top, but it's a lot of things that's going on that got to do with money when we talking about this administration, and it's been like that, you know. So I get that everybody feels that Donald Trump is a great businessman. I really differ on that. I think he just got a lot of power somehow, and that's how he's doing what he do right now. He know how, you know, he got that know-how. But as far as a real business person, I don't think so. And I don't care what nobody say. And if you feel he does, that's cool too. You know, I can't knock you for that. So won't y'all let me know what y'all think? Do you think that these judges are wrong for what they doing? Do you think the media should stay out of it? Do we even care that people are not getting the money that they are constitutionally supposed to get? You know, I'm understanding that this ain't the same America. We ain't really too fond of the Constitution no more. So it's like, what are we? You know, what to me, what Trump is representing is autocracy, meaning we're about to be getting like the things that we don't care about. You know how if you don't care about your arm or something and it'll fall off, or if you don't use something, I know you know that ain't what I really mean, but some of these freedoms that we enjoy here that used to be enjoyed 20 to 40 years ago, they can start taking them away because you're not tripping off of them like that. You know, and that's, you know, maybe that's the way this is supposed to go. I don't know. I'm just saying, you voted him in, watch what he doing, okay? Because this could be your grandma and them, or you know, that this is affecting. That's all. We explored the psychology of what habits do to your life. You know, you can have bad habits and have an unsuccessful life, or you can have good habits and have a successful life. That's how we going. Whatever you consider good, whatever you consider bad, that's on you. But habits are going to dictate your destiny. I know y'all enjoyed the memoirs of a forgotten father. I appreciate y'all and the support. Thank you. And we also talked about Donald Trump and the judges' fight over the federal freeze. Let me know what y'all got to say about it. Drop them in the comments. Also, shout out to Village Global Network, Kimmy K and Senior G. It's all love, y'all. Shout out to all the supporters. We out. See you next time. Peace.
Woo! 16-pan ring. You a fool for this. You know I had to go get the steppers, right? We talking God shit. Who you with when life is limitless? You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and I, only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God. We talking God shit. Who you with when life is limitless? You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and I, only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God. In the beginning that was life, so I was let's be friends. But at the end of the night, it was by my ends. I'm on the ground with my grind. You can't deny that I'm great. The only thing you can do is up the level on hate. Trump supporters wanna clean our plates. Disguise debate, killing delay. We on the slate team, and we ain't talking about holidays. Not for gunplay, but money making their way. But if you wanna take it thorough, we can make it rattle. We prepare the cattle, and we our best at battle. They said I was gossip when you brought me in this, but it's my everyday struggle that got me this. It was my mama on welfare, my daddy on crack rock. The grind don't stop. I was raised by hip hop. This one for the culture, black excellent hood nurture. We was raised with virtue. It's our time. We talking God shit. Who you with when life is limitless? You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and I, only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God.
Back inside the lines then, put the paper to pen. We form Voltron, legal women and men. Destroying competition with a devilish grin. Set the pace in the race, cause we winning again. We the best, Midwest, house blessings bestow. Dominate the interstate, so these suckers will know. You can't penetrate or integrate, the dungeon is closed. Okay, we liquidate, now you're living exposed. Technique, when we speak, rap rugged and raw. Transparent and translucent, going bar for ball. Rap right like two wheels on the back of a car. Like tight like vice grips on the lid of a jar. We haven't sent, pay the rent, courtesy of the team. It's inevitable, how we severing dreams. It's commendable, how we stepped on the scene. We separating God shit from your devilish schemes.
We talking God shit. Who you with when life is limitless? You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and I, only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God. We talking God shit. Who you with when life is limitless? You built the script simultaneously while you lift the gift. Trust and I, only I can get us out this hill.
What's that you talk?
You know we only talking God shit.
Yeah, God shit. Great orderly direction. Showing you how intelligence triumphs. God shit.